So if you're running your own business, you already know the deal, right? You're completely passionate about what you do, but then there's all the other stuff. The numbers, the spreadsheets, the never-ending pile of receipts. Look, managing the finances is a huge challenge for pretty much everyone. But what if there's a better way to handle it all? Let's dive in.
Does this sound a little too familiar? Yeah, this question gets right to the heart of the matter for so many business owners. You're constantly caught in this balancing act. And let's be honest, it often feels like the paperwork is winning.
And that brings us to this core conflict, what we're calling the entrepreneur's dilemma. It is this constant daily battle between the things that actually grow your business versus the administrative tasks that just, keep the lights on. Now, have a look at this. This comparison really lays out the massive opportunity cost. On the left, you've got the reality for so many people doing it all themselves, drowning in financial records, reconciling accounts, and just stressing out about taxes. But on the right, well, that's where the magic is supposed to happen. Generating sales, taking care of your clients, and actually planning for the future. Every single hour you spend on the left is an hour you can't get back to invest on the right. But, the cost isn't just about that lost time. Not at all. When bookkeeping isn't handled by a pro, it can introduce some very real, very tangible risks to your business. Let's take a closer look at what those are. These are the things that can really bite you. You can hit these sudden cash flow crunches out of nowhere, literally just waste money on simple errors, and completely miss out on big growth opportunities because your numbers are a mess. Oh, and that's not even getting into the absolute headache of tax season, or the fact that messy books can make it basically impossible to get a loan or attract investors when you need that cash the most. And honestly, at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. That financial burden, it becomes a mental one. That constant nagging feeling of not being in control of your own numbers, well, it can create a huge amount of stress. It can suck the joy right out of running the very business you started to build a better life for yourself. So what is the solution here? Well, this is where we get to a turning point. It's all about recognizing that you don't have to do it all by yourself. And maybe it's time to bring in the experts. And this really nails the core idea. See, professional bookkeeping isn't just about crunching numbers. It's a service that's specifically designed to build a rock-solid financial foundation for you. It frees you up to do what you do best, run and grow your business. But let's be real, professional bookkeeping can sound a little vague, right? So what does it actually involve? What are these people actually doing? Let's break it all down, from the day-to-day stuff to the big picture strategy. Okay, so here are the fundamentals, the nuts and bolts. Professionals handle your accounts receivable and payable. That's basically all the money coming in and all the money going out. They reconcile your bank and payroll accounts to make sure everything lines up perfectly. They maintain all your ledgers and prepare those super important financial statements like your balance sheet and your profit and loss. They even handle tax filings and can help you clean up months or sometimes even years of messy records. And it goes way beyond just managing the day-to-day transactions. The whole process actually builds on itself. First, they get you set up with really streamlined systems, usually using cloud accounting. Then they create reports that help you actually understand what the numbers are telling you. And finally, they use all that data to help you build budgets and financial projections. It turns bookkeeping from a chore into a powerful, strategic tool. So, when you have that kind of support, the service stops feeling like an expense and it really starts becoming an investment. It's an investment that pays you back with 3 of the most valuable things in any business: your time, real clarity, and of course, profit. So let's talk about the return on that investment. First, and this is a big one, it frees up your valuable time, so you can focus on making sales and growing. Second, it helps you run your business better, period. It turns all that financial data into a roadmap you can use to make smart choices. And third, a good bookkeeper helps you find those hidden profitability pitfalls, showing you exactly where you can earn and, more importantly, keep more of your hard-earned money. And this impact is so real for people. Just take this quote from a client, Michelle Fagan. It says it all. She says, "I really hate all things accounting, but the right team made it easier, and now she feels comfortable." That peace of mind, that feeling of trust, that is a huge part of the value right there. Okay, so this is probably the question bouncing around in your head right now. It just seems a little counterintuitive, doesn't it? How can spending money on a service actually save you money or even make you money? Well, here's exactly how. A professional set of eyes on your books finds all those little hidden money leaks that you would almost certainly miss on your own. We're talking about spotting incorrect charges from vendors, catching accidental double billing, stopping those ancient recurring subscription fees you totally forgot about, and even uncovering unnecessarily high bank charges. A lot of times, fixing these things alone can cover the entire cost of the service. So when you put this all together, what's the real outcome here? What's the bottom line? It's a complete transformation of your business's financial health. You're moving from a state of chaos to one of total control. And really, this is the ultimate goal. It's not just about fixing a few problems here and there. It's about building a financial system that's so clear, so effective, and so beneficial that the idea of going back to the old way of doing things just becomes, well, unthinkable. So we'll leave you with this one final thought. As a business owner, your time is your single most valuable asset. So the real question isn't whether you can afford professional bookkeeping. The real question is, how are you choosing to invest your time right now? Are you investing it in paperwork, or are you investing it in growth?